I think it is possible, and I think it should be done. Media has the power and the impact to make changes, and these changes can be brought about very subtly, through messages, without affecting the brand proposition and without affecting the client's sales of their products. That's my personal opinion.
Advertising reflects the most of our times, so it's very difficult not to reflect the most of the times through advertising. But the problem that we see today is not from advertising alone. It is from how the stories get written. Every magazine you see women being typified. The serials we see, the movies we see, I think they are bigger culprits than advertising. Yes, advertising also is a culprit, but I think they are not as big as one is made out.
Almost all the large advertisers do a heap of market research, quantitative research, qualitative research, and all that. I don't for a moment think that if any of the research showed the male as the audience, any of these advertisers would actually persist in showing girls in those ads. So to a large extent, the all important thing is to see if the audience is actually male or not, and if it's not, I don't think the advertising will actually change at all. If the audience changes, automatically the advertising will change.
Nothing will change overnight. No one want to change. And then second, I don't know whether people who are actually creating the stereotypes would really know that they are creating stereotypes. I think the first task is to tell them what they are doing, and if they realize that they are stereotyping, maybe lots of them will stop doing that.
There are stereotypes, and then there is a new reality. I feel that you have to be aware of the stereotypes, but you can even forget about them. You don't necessarily need them, because you can create an image that you want to create. You say, I want women to be this powerful, or I want the world to be this beautiful, I want things to be in this zone. And you can take people there and make that world so beautiful that everybody wants that.
So definitely, I'm like, pretty much every behavior that was first engineered or perpetrated has come by way of communication, whether it's one-to-one from a father to a son, mother to daughter, to between friends, to reading from novels, seeing movies, ads. So definitely, any behavior can be shaped by advertising. There's no doubt about it. And advertising has the power of breaking stereotypes, no doubt.
I believe that we have a kind of a paradox to deal with. The real issue is that advertising essentially is meant to be mirroring the society. People relate to these stereotypes. So whether it's a joke or whether it's a family story or whether it's whatever, they normally play on the normal kind of stereotypes that you and I were used to. So it is a challenge, because the challenge is that how do you ignore that and move into a kind of a different paradigm. You say that I'm not going to lose focus as far as my brand and my audience and my market is concerned, but I will not have the stereotypes. I think this is a trap that we need to get conscious of, and then I suppose it's a question of going about changing it. Frankly speaking, we have seen a lot of good examples, so I don't think it's so difficult that it cannot be done. It's just this consciousness, once it settles in, I think we will see a lot of change.